So what if I told you there's an island out there so remote, so untouched, that we're still discovering entirely new animals and plants there? Well, that place is very real. Today, we're taking a look at Great Nicobar, a world of biological secrets that are only now really coming into the light. Okay, take a look at this bird. This is the Great Nicobar Crake. You know, just a short while ago, the scientific world had absolutely no idea it even existed. It's really the perfect symbol for what we're talking about today, a creature that was living completely hidden from our view. And it's just one of many, many secrets this incredible island is starting to share. Now, among all these new discoveries, there's one with a particularly fascinating backstory. It's a story that actually connects this faraway island with a global conservation icon that I'm sure you know. So let's talk about a snake. I want you to just picture this for a second. A team of researchers deep in one of the most pristine rainforests left on the planet. And that's when they spot it, a type of wolf snake, but its markings, its features, they were unlike any other snake that had ever been documented. They knew they had something new. And here it is, Lycodan irwini. Yep, that name is a direct tribute to the one and only Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. The researchers who found it chose to honor his amazing legacy by giving his name to this brand new species. It's kind of a perfect tribute, right? For a man who got millions of us to care about wildlife. But here's the heartbreaking part. The moment we've scientifically met this snake, it's already in serious trouble. See, it only lives in an extremely small, specific area. And that area, well, it happens to be right in the path of potential development. Because of this, the researchers have already recommended it be classified as endangered. It just shows you how fragile the existence of a creature we've only just found can be. And look, this snake is an incredible story, but it's not an isolated case at all. It's really just one chapter in a much, much larger book of discovery that's being written on this island right now. So let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture here. That new snake, Lycodan irwini, it is literally just the tip of the iceberg. What's happening on Great Nicobar right now is, well, it's like a scientific gold rush. New species, new forms of life are being found and cataloged at a pace that is just, frankly, staggering. Get this number in your head, nearly 40. That's roughly how many new species have been reported from this one island since just 2021. 40! In our modern world, finding new species is rare enough, but that rate of discovery in one place, it's almost unheard of. It just tells you how incredibly special this island is. And we're not just talking about a bunch of insects either. It's that crake we saw at the beginning, and maybe even a second, totally different species of crake. It's 2 new species of frogs, 4 new species of crabs, 2 new geckos, and, yeah, tons of new insects too. Flies, moths, beetles. The list just keeps getting longer, and every discovery adds another piece to this incredible biological puzzle. So to put all this into perspective, the island has over 1,800 animal species and more than 650 plant species. But look at that last number, endemism. That's the real kicker. It means a species is found here and absolutely nowhere else on Earth. And why are there so many? Well, Great Nicobar's isolation over millennia has let life evolve on its own unique path, creating this amazing hotbed of one-of-a-kind species. So you hear all that, and you're probably thinking, wow, a place this special, this full of unique life, it must be totally protected, right? Well, this is where the story gets really complicated. The same isolation that created all this incredible biodiversity has also put the island at a strategic crossroads and right at the center of a major, major conflict. And this conflict, it has a name, the Great Nicobar Project. It represents a totally different vision for the island's future, one that's a world away from its untouched past. You see, the very same land where these discoveries are being made is also the exact site of a massive, planned mega project. We're talking about a huge international shipping terminal, a new airport, a large-scale power plant, and a whole new sea. It's this ambitious plan for development that stands in such sharp contrast to the pristine nature we've been talking about. So this sets up a classic and really high-stakes dilemma. On one side, you have this unique, irreplaceable ecosystem, and on the other, you have a major push for economic development. A forest and its entire future is hanging in the balance. And the stakes really could not be higher.
Dr. Asad Rahmani, who is a leading expert and the former head of the Bombay Natural History Society, he puts it very bluntly. He calls Great Nicobar perhaps the finest tropical rainforest left in India, and he argues that this calls for its total protection. That's a really powerful plea coming from the scientific community.
So we're left with this fundamental and very difficult question. As we continue to find new species, like Lycoodon irwini, species that literally exist nowhere else on the planet, how do we weigh their existence against these huge plans for progress and development? It's a dilemma that's playing out in real time on this small, secret-filled island. So what is the right path forward?